I made the video about karmics the other day, so let's go into signs that you met your twin flame. 1, you feel an instant attraction to them. Physically, they seem to be the most beautiful person you have ever laid your eyes on. You can't even stop looking at them. You are so attracted to them. 2, you feel a sense of safety and security with them, like you don't have to hide who you are. 3, you trust them easily. Trust them with anything from your past or anything from your background that you don't normally tell regular people, but you tell them. 4, you feel a connection with them that you've never felt with anybody else. Even if you are currently with another partner, the connection you have with that partner doesn't even compare to the connection you have with this person. 5, you have similarities in your upbringing, whether that's family life, siblings, or even traumas. 6, they seem to get you and know things about you without you even having to tell them. 7, after meeting them, you have this glowing new confidence and you feel euphoric and you can't explain why. Number 8, you met them in the most unlikely circumstance. It's like they just walked into your life out of nowhere. You never could have predicted it. They never could have predicted it. But once you met them, everything changed. Everything. 9, you can't stop thinking about them. Ever since the first day you met them, they have been on your mind constantly. They're on your mind before you go to sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning. They are on your mind right now. Yeah, that's your twin baby. Number 10, they trigger you and they reveal to you what you need to heal within yourself. Number 11, you have synchronicities between the two of you. Perhaps you all have the same number of siblings, maybe in the same birth order. Maybe you all have your birthday on the same exact date, but just in a different month. Maybe you all have the same number of tattoos. You never know, but there are synchronicities all over the place. Your twin is your mirror. They are you in another body. They are your soul. You love them as much as you love yourself. If that other person is a karmic, meaning the partner that they were with before meeting you, then that's just a person that they have obligations to, and they can't necessarily just leave right there willy-nilly and quickly. Like, it has to play itself out. Like, nature has to run its course because of that. But also, there could be divine masculines that are in that sort of like player energy where they want to go and they want to go date other women and just go have that all casual sex. That's honestly just a coping mechanism that they use because they are grieving this pain of being separated from their divine feminine. So despite what they do in the 3D, you will always have their heart, no matter what. Even if they are living with their karmic, you still have their heart. You living rent-free in their mind. Even if they are sleeping with other women, they're imagining and envisioning that it's you. So don't fret, don't think, because you will always be the one that has their heart. And once they're ready to come back around, then they'll be ready and all those people will be cut loose. 10 signs you're dealing with a karmic relationship. 1, you're very compatible, whether that's mentally, emotionally, or physically. 2, they feel very addictive. It's like they drive you crazy, but you can't get enough of them at the same time. 3, you have similar backgrounds, whether that's culture, ethnicity, religion, or traumas. 4, they mirror your flaws. A lot of things you don't like about yourself, you see in them. 5, you're codependent on each other. You feel like you need them and you develop a dependency on them. 6, disagreements lead to arguments. Nothing really gets resolved. It's just arguing and bickering back and forth. 7, they are a distraction. Their presence in your life is hindering you from being who you truly want to be and what you truly want to do. 8, they keep you stagnant. Their energy is so heavy it weighs you down. 9, they feel like a soulmate. 10, they belittle you, gaslight you, and try to compete with you. A lot of people get karmics and twin flames confused because the connection feels so similar, but a twin flame is rare. Everyone has a soulmate, everyone has a karmic, but not everyone has a twin flame. A twin flame is one soul split into 2 different bodies. Now, a twin flame can hurt you, but it is unintentional. When one twin runs from the connection, it triggers you, and that's what causes the hurt. It's never intentional. A karmic, though, is a soulmate that knows you very well, and they intentionally hurt you because they know your triggers, they know what buttons to push. Now, a karmic is a soulmate that you have a soul tie with, of a karmic contract that you have to fulfill in this lifetime because of karma that accumulated in a previous lifetime. It doesn't always have to be romantic. It can be platonic or it can be family. Karmic's love is conditional. Twin flame love is unconditional. The difference between a twin and a karmic is when you think of your twin, you feel calm, you feel nurtured. When you think of your karmic, you have rage, anger, and anxiety. A soulmate is a person that you share a strong connection with. This soulmate could be romantic, or they could be platonic, or they could be family. A twin flame is literally your other half. You all share the same soul, it's just in two totally different bodies.
So you got soulmates, you got karmics, and you got twin flames. Now what's the major difference between all of these? Okay. Soulmate is where two separate souls, connect with each other on a soul level to form a bond. This can be platonic, romantic, anything. Twin flame. Twin flame is experiencing your own soul. You're seeing how dope of a soul you truly are. You're experiencing yourself. But karmic situations is a little bit different, because it's not the soul meeting the soul. It's the ego meeting the ego. It's the ego self meeting another ego self, and then they form a bond. Now what happens during this constant repetitive cycle within the ego, keeping that sustained, because of the ego is fit for the matrix. But let me tell you, the matrix is the devil's world.
You know what's kind of funny about karmics? Now, this name may not go for every single situation, but it can happen for some. So if this resonates, I hope so. It's like, you ever tried hugging or cuddling or just being any type of affectionate with the karmic, and it just seemed like their energy just feels funny. It's like they're not affectionate, they're not nurturing, they don't know how to be affectionate, they don't know how to give nurture. Or if you ever tried hugging them, it's just like, what is that? Or like, you ever try cuddling with them and it just feels like their fingers are like just bony and cold, and just, it seems like it's not warm, you know? It's kind of like you don't want to touch them, you don't want to hug them. Now, if sex is involved, that may be the only time you do that. But other than that, it's like, no. Because somewhere deep down in your soul, it doesn't